Hi guys, how are you? Hi everybody, how are you today? Okay, so we don't have Perry today. Perry's stuck in traffic. Vegas closed down every single new year. It's probably the most celebrated holiday in our city is Vegas, because we don't have that. We do 4th of July, but not the way that we do New Year's Eve. So this is the most busy holiday. So Perry's going to try to make it. This whole show, we were going to talk about Diddy and then Jay-Z, and then we were going to go into Jaguar Wright. But I don't think, and I invited Donat and my mother, and I don't think Perry will be here in time, so maybe we'll try to do it with just the three of us. But let me get the business out the way first. First, let's talk about P. Diddy. Okay, I don't know what's happening to P. Diddy, guys. He really is losing it. He's losing it. And I think he's losing it because he's not getting his way. Okay, so I told you the other day he had like a nervous breakdown on Christmas, and now this is just a couple days later. Like Christmas was like about 4 or 5 days ago. Now he is refusing to come out of his cell to speak to his attorneys and sign paperwork for his case. So he's protesting. He's just sitting there. I refuse to come out. They want to meet with you. They want to talk about your case. I'm not doing it. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's losing it. And he's definitely showing that he's not cut from that cloth to do time. You know how some people like, okay, I did what I did, and now I'm just going to do my time. That's not Diddy. He's acting like a big ass kid. Okay. So anyway, what took me so long is this forced them to write a letter to the judge. Okay. How embarrassing. This is the same judge that got in Alex Spiro's tail for them writing too many motions for Jay-Z. So this is what Diddy's people had to say. I cannot read. Let's go pull it up here. Let's make it. It says, we write on behalf of Sean Combs with the consent of the government to request a brief extension to file the defense reply to the government's response. The defense reply is currently due Friday, December 27th. We requested a short adjourn to Monday, December 30th. The reason for this request is that MDC informed counsel today that legal video teleconferences will be canceled, at least Mr. Combs' unit, from December 24th through the 26th. Due to counsel's, that's travel schedule for the holiday, we will not be able to review the reply. Oh my gosh. Now this is the reply. They won't be able to review it for today. So they wrote a letter and said, Judge, Diddy is not coming out of his cell. He doesn't want to talk to us. We can't make him get out. Something's going on. We request an extension. Okay. And so this is the judge's response. Hold on. Wow. It says to support Mr. Combs' motion for a hearing, suppression, or other relief in response to government actions related to this case, the main points of the Miranda are as followed. Fourth Amendment violation. Okay, so a violation is Diddy's team is about to get in trouble. The memoranda argues that the government failed to provide a satisfactory explanation for the search of Mr. Combs' notes, which likely violated his Fourth Amendment rights. It criticizes the government's stance and suggests that the true motivation for the search was to aid the prosecution for not for security reasons related to the prison. Okay, this is in response to Christmas. Hold on. These motions are coming in. Hold on one second. Okay, let me do this. Wow, Diddy's in trouble. Wow, let's go back to the original letter. So he refuses to come out the cell. This forces his counsel to write a letter to the judge. Wow. In this letter, it says, we write on behalf of Sean Combs with the government's request to request a brief extension to file defense reply to government's response. The defense reply is currently due Friday. He refused to come out. He refused to come out of his cell. And now it seems like he's getting some violations for it. He got violations. I don't know what violation means, but it's some kind of punishment. Okay. So he got violation for what happened on Christmas. And then what happened yesterday when he refused to come out the cell. And it just says that it violated Fourth Amendment rights, violations, and Sixth Amendment right. It is argued that the government also violated Combs' Sixth Amendment by, oh my gosh, hold on, you guys. The need for the hearing asserts for requiring Mr. Masters. Okay, so he got violations. That's probably some I don't know what the violation is. It's saying that those violations won't be held against him in court, but he did break 2 violations for not coming out of the cell. Now, I don't know what he's going through. I really don't. I think Diddy's not getting his way. I think he thought he would be out of prison by now, or at least home on bail. I think he thought that he would have more control with the attorneys. I think he blames his attorneys for a lot of stuff. I think that it's not the attorney's fault. You hand him this case of the century, this big case that's colluded with all of these lawsuits and all of these allegations. I really do think your counsel is doing the best you can do. But you not eating, you refusing to come out of your cell, you having nervous breakdowns is not going to help matters. I really don't understand where Diddy's coming from, because if you are bold enough to allegedly, let's just say you did, unalive Kim, Tupac, and Biggie, you're acting like the biggest wimp when it's time for you to do your time. And it seems like the judge isn't having it. I can't say I feel sorry for you. When you break the law, you're no different than anybody else. You have to go to court. And you just straight out pouting, acting like, you don't have to do anything. So he got violations for that. They did push the date back. And so that's what happened. And I'm shocked that the judge is so stern with him. This judge is not playing with nobody. Okay, you guys? With nobody. All right. So then I made a video yesterday talking about Sean Combs, lawyer Alex Spiro said that he was going to file a motion to get the case dismissed, basically for the statute of limitations. He was saying that was a long time ago, and jurisdiction. He said that she wasn't even in the state in New York City when all this is supposed to went down. And I thought, that's a bad idea. The judge already chewed you out for filing too many motions. But this morning comes a letter. So he's doing it the right way now, Alex Spiro. He said, asking the judge, can I file a motion to get the case dismissed again on these reasons? That's much much more sensible, because if she would have just woke up and came to her office with another damn motion, it wasn't going to be good for Jay-Z. But here's Alex Spiro saying, "Dear Judge Torres, we write on behalf of the defendant, Sean Carter, concerning his motion for an order for the preservation of evidence in an effort to resolve the motion on December 30th, 2024. See, this is very polite. Mr. Carter served a document preservation notice concerning, wrong damn thing. Hold on. Let me find the letter. No, the Jay-Z letter. Anyway, he ended up writing a letter to the judge. Very formal, polite letter. This is the way that you got to go. This judge is not just stern with Jay-Z and Alex Spiro. He's also stern with Diddy. This judge, she's a woman. Her name is Annalisa Torres. She was appointed to her position by President Obama. She's no nonsense. That's what we need for this case. We don't want anybody messing this case up or making it something that it doesn't have to be. And we certainly don't want the attorneys running buck wild and just doing everything for the public, for publicity. So that's what happened today. And it is New Year's Day. But I had one more thing that I wanted to talk about. Now I want to talk about, yes, Cassandra. I want to talk about some YouTube drama. I want to talk about Jaguar, right? And what's going on. Perry was supposed to be here. Perry's stuck in traffic. Perry's going to be stuck in that traffic for hours. Hi, Denat.
Hey, what's up, Sherelle? How you doing? Thanks for coming to my platform, and thanks for having me once again.
Let me introduce y'all. Hold on, because I have to call my mom. She wants to say her piece. So what's going on, you guys, is the reason I even contacted Denat in the first place is because I knew that Jaguar Wright and what's his name, Sean Atwood, were running a scam over there. I try to tell people, well, Jaguar Wright, she lies. She just makes up lies. But people don't want to believe it. But now we have proof that what they do over there is they bring people on to lie, tell you the saddest story you ever heard, and then they're going to ask for money. Same for Jaguar Wright. It's almost like a Ponzi scheme. But before I get to that, let me call my mother on this AT2 situation. She wanted to speak her piece. She's having problems with her phone. She had problems with her phone Friday, and she wants to talk about it. Hey, let me put you on speaker. Okay, so you have a problem with AT2. What is it?
My problem with AT2 is
hold on 1 second. Can you hear her, Denat?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm having problems with my computer. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, my problem with AT2 is that he's trying to spin the narrative. You know, he's trying to spin the narrative. I wanted to explain to everybody. He got angry and upset with Sherelle and Perry. And it sound like me too. I don't even have nothing to do with it. But he threw me in extra, so I'm in now. Once you throw me in, I stay in. He got upset with you and Perry because y'all had to not come on your channel. So instead of calling you, because y'all supposed to be friends with AT2, instead of calling you and telling you that this was upsetting him, he started blocking you and acting like a big old spoiled kid and throwing himself on the kitchen floor and kicking and screaming and acting a damn fool. Now, he didn't want to talk to y'all no more. He's through with y'all. He blocked everybody and, acting a fool. And then he gets on, because after he realized how stupid that was and how dumb he looked, he went to go spin the narrative, to change it, to make itself, because if anybody said, well, what you mad at them for? He had to give them a better reason than they had the knot on, so what are you mad at them about? He's mad at them because they mad at him for going on channel with Jag and that other guy. I don't know his name. The other man you've been talking about. he's upset about that. So since he's upset about that, which is a lie, because like I said, he changed the narrative. He's changed the narrative because it sounds so stupid for the reason that he got mad at you. So now he's public enemy number one. Now he just want to go out and bad talk you and make you seem like you did something to him. He's just being ridiculous now. How is somebody gonna go from being your friend one week and then the next week they playing a victim like you did something to them? And that's what he's acting like. He's going into his subscribers, telling him, because if you tell them the truth, they gonna think something wrong with him anyway. Mm-hmm. Going to his subscribers, telling them that y'all did this to him, y'all did that to him, y'all lie about this, y'all lie about that. And that's what everybody do when they get mad. When they get mad at a person, they try to ruin their reputation or make them seem like these villains that go after people. AT2, you lying, and you know you lying. And everybody in your chat is listening to you, and you trying to make a good reason why you behaving the way you behaving, but there's no good reason for that. You behaving like that because you spoiled, acting like a child, and full of yourself. You think because your channel group that you supposed to be on top of everything, and ain't nobody supposed to do nothing unless they check with you first. You got too many problems to be acting the way you acting. And they, Sherelle and Perry, rode with you too long. When you was out there, when they was calling you a predator, a child molester, or whatever they was calling you, they was on your side. They didn't believe that crap that was out there. They was on your side riding with you, trying to support you. And now all of a sudden, because somebody came on their channel that you don't like, you want to kick and scream and act a damn fool, and then try to go out and change the narrative like they did something to you. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. You don't have no damn business acting like you acting. You need to go somewhere and grow your big ass up. You're full of yourself. Get off your high horse and act the way you're supposed to act and tell the truth. Stop going around lying.
And specifically, I want to say this part. He told me, F you, your husband, and your mother.
Yeah, I heard that with my own ears. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know who he was talking about because he didn't say a name. But now that you guys are putting the factors out, he was supposed to meet with you guys and so forth. Right. I would never hate somebody on YouTube that much to where I try to control somebody else's interaction with them. That's obsessive. Right. That's jealous.
That's bad behavior. Yeah. Where you try to control who somebody else have on their channel. And he know that's stupid because why is he lying? Why isn't he telling the truth? Why y'all really fell out? The reason why y'all really fell out is because he don't want the not on your channel. Really? Who put you in charge of their channel? People have on their channel who they want to have on their channel. And you say F your mama, F your mama. Okay? That's how I feel about you. So, you just went way above and beyond. So you need to teach a class on how to make an enemy for life in one day, because you just made one. Okay? You need to get up and grow up.
Yeah, I don't know why he cussed you out like that. It was just, I don't know.
It's just stupid. Nobody cares about the stuff, the way he acted. Nobody cares. Nobody really, really believe in the stuff he's saying. I guess nobody is. He got probably few people that he done fooled, but I'm surprised that he acted so terrible like this over that. That's so nonsense. That's so childish and immature to be kicking and screaming about and mad about who somebody have on their channel. You got a lot of nerve. You about dumb as they come. So,
Well, thank you. I know you wanted to speak your piece. I'm sorry. I apologize. I would never cuss anybody's mother out. That's not me. And I'm sorry that happened. And that's a done deal. You won't have to go through that no more. Done. Okay.
Well, I ain't never planning on ever having nothing to say to him ever again. So whatever happens. I ain't worried about it.
Well, love you, Mom. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
There. Now I don't have to speak his talk about him anymore. My mother really wanted to get that off her chest because she was hurt. She was hurt.
Right.
Now let's go over to what we got to talk about. Okay, so y'all all know uh Diddy and Jay-Z's the biggest case of the century. People are getting lots of views off of it. People are interested in what happened because it almost sounds crazy. If you would have told me back in the day when Diddy was in his prime that he unalive Tupac, I would have told you you're crazy. So all the stuff is coming out, all these rumors, and then people started interviewing about the case. People that are allegedly has something to do with the case. But what happens is, let's see if I have that. What happened is these people started asking for money for interviews. And let me show you the kind of letters that I get. I would get letters from people. That's not like this one. I got this letter from Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo is his name. And he was asking me if he could interview on my channel. And I always tell you guys, I don't pay for interviews. I don't have a problem with anybody that pays for interviews. That's just how you run your channel. But for me, I found in my passes, when I pay you money, the stories get crazier and crazier, and you always think of another reason to come back and add to the story. So for me, I didn't do that. But y'all know I know Jag on a personal basis, and I know Jag's been lying for a long time. I told you guys, Jag is an addict and she lies. She consciously makes up these crazy stories. And she told me, watch this, I'm gonna go make some money. You know, it was me, her, and another blogger. We all fell out because we knew Jag was lying. And I just thought, well, she's gonna have to face her God one day, right? But now, so then she hooks up with this guy, Sean Atwood, and they're just running a scheme over there. He says he doesn't pay people for interviews. That's a lie. He's bringing on people. He admitted on tape that he knows that they're lying, and then the people messed up and left some receipts. This is where Donat steps in. So I contact Donat because he was the only one following the story. I was asking questions. He knew a lot about the stories. I asked him to come on my show. That's when that other blogger had a problem. But Donat's not playing. You got some good information. So let me start with this. First of all, Donat, I want to know what's the scheme and what's the basic scheme?
Well, to start, before Audra English, Lamisha Fuller, Big Homie CC, these people reached out to me as early as February 2024. And when they started telling me things that they wanted to interview on my platform. At the time, they didn't ask for money, but I have to vet the information coming through. So I'm the first person that all of these three people who have garnered millions of views telling lies on Diddy and Jay-Z came through, and I vetted them, and I was like, it's not worth it. Because for those of you, I did this video that got like 800,000 views on it, and all of these so-called victims, they started reaching out to me. That was back in February and March, right? And so they all reached out to me, looking at me like, okay, Donat is the go-to person. He has this giant video. And I vetted them, and I was like, this is misinformation. I don't want nothing to do with you. And then next thing I know, other content creators invited them, and they got billions of views. And I have to stand on integrity about what I do and the principalities and so forth. Now, Jaguar Wright has been telling the same lies against so many people for so many years. We threw her away because we was done. She went to Piers Morgan. Sean Atwood is a jealous individual. He tried to play gangster, tie his name to Sammy the Bull. He wants to be the new Piers Morgan. And so I've heard his producer get on AT2's channel and openly admit that before they brought Jaguar Wright to their channel, that they could not even crack 1,000 people simultaneously in a video. And then it went from 8 to 12 and so forth. So they're using Jag as a catalyst, like they used a white lady that was crazy and delusional and like this personality over in the UK. They used her to bring in the views, and they orchestrated different channels of communication, different charities through Cash App, GoFundMe, raising money for a black guy that Sean Atwood claimed was T-Bone, and he was locked up with. It's all scams. And they use her energy and they use her attraction in order to fuel these things. And oftentimes they have these 501c's where they're collecting donations, saying that they're collecting this money in donations like recurring payments of, I heard Lil Yum Yum Run say, do you guys mind sending $6 to $15 a month for the next 12 months for Ronnie Bo? And that's a lot of money. If 1,000 people send $15 a month, that's $15,000 reoccurring. So they operate these charity donations under 501c companies so that it's not traced. And then they're using Jag and Ronnie Bowes and stuff to pay people to come and run their scheme. This is how they've been scheming. I pull up, and the reason it's hard to find Sean Atwood's jail police investigation reports, not the prison record. We want the investigation report with the actual raw allegations, and then we can decipher, not what you play it out to. It's hard to find it. It's because like Maricopa County, Arizona has 62% of the population. They have a sheriff, and then they got like 40 police departments within. None of these police departments share records, unlike Los Angeles. Compton Police Department is still LAPD, so is Beverly Hills. They share records. You got to call these places on an individual basis to figure out where his records are. I've reached out to a couple of them. I found out he has a fraud case since 1994. He was disbarred from trading stocks on behalf of clients in 98 for fraud and spending people's money. So everything about him is fraud. Can't teach an old dog a new trick. Everything he's doing right now is completely fraudulent. It's
right. Now you got his ass good today about Ronnie Bo. So you sent this to me. What am I looking at? This was so good. Should I zoom in?
Yes, you can. Okay. So Ronnie Bo is a vexatious litigant. He had this attorney who I believe is his current wife or girlfriend, represent him back in 2017 when he sued police officers claiming brutality. So he's used to finding public things and attaching himself to it to grift. They even threw him out of the R. Kelly sector. And now I guess he feels like he can rewrite history, kind of like Jag. And so now he's pulling the same trick to sue police officers, even though he has no right to. He came back from Chicago to Milwaukee, living in his mother's basement just recently in July. On July 12, 2024, his uncle pistol whipped his mother and his grandmother, and he called the police, and the police, I guess, handled him a certain way. So he's suing the police, and then he has another lawsuit. So he has 2 lawsuits filed in the court. Now, this is an extension of a narrative where Jaguar Wright went live and said Ronnie Bo is missing, and she kept saying traumatized to monetize. That is the operative word here, traumatized to monetize. She created a narrative, promoted Sean Atwood's video. They did a 12-hour video to create this fake algorithm with Ronnie Bo is missing. And then now he come back and the police harmed him. He's suing the police, but you're on probation. And number 2, you're filing lawsuits and, the records are public. He filed lawsuits on fee waivers and basically said that he only makes $500 a month. But you have all of these videos with Sean Atwood and these other people with your Cash Apps and PayPal in the description. So you've committed perjury and you're on probation. So because he's a nuisance and a waste to our community, what I did was I went ahead and wrote the judge in charge of the case and showed him a screenshot of Sean Atwood with 50,000 people thus far when I screenshotted it and more with his Cash App and them begging for money and so forth. And so it opens up an investigation. And I also called his probation officer and told his probation officer about this scheme.
Now, you said in some paperwork to the judge, he told the judge he only made $500 a month. But then he bragged that he got $50,000 from donations from Sean Atwood's channel.
From a mix over the course of the year, Sean Atwood's channel, and I'm gonna pull up the document. So, and the thing about it is, it's not like somebody helped him. He put it in his own handwriting that he only made $500 a month, and he owed $400 for 2 childs. He paid $50 in rent, and that somehow he didn't need to buy deodorant and groceries and still could survive. So this is give me a second. Let me go to it. I need you to see it to believe it. It's crazy.
Do you know how to upload it to me?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got to download it on my computer. Because
I mean, you caught Ronnie Bo in a bold-faced lie, and you have the evidence showing now that he's taking people's money. You've been had evidence on Jag. And then you're also showing a record of what Sean is doing. These people are making money off of Diddy, Jay-Z, and anybody else Jag can think of. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the fee waiver he filled out. You know, and again, people don't care about certain things. We'll just put a little blur over it if you put a privacy report, and that's not going to affect nothing. Mm-hmm. So on the first page, you can go for it. He said he paid $200 for a 2-year-old and $200 for a 15-year-old. Oh shit, I'm in control of it. I'm sorry. And over here, he says he makes $500 a month, and you know, and he pays $50 in rent. And he's saying he has book royalties. So he's sending out this, and I can bring that in the studio too, because I meant to show you the other day. I'll bring it up after this. But he has this book that is so illiterate. He's saying that this is how he's making $500 a month. And then on this page, in 3, he says, what are your total monthly expenses? He says $600. How are you a man making $500 and you got to pay $600 a month? It says, do you have any cars? No. Do you have any homes? No. Do you have any cash or checkings account? He checked no. And so with Cash App and PayPal, obviously you're making way more than $500 a month. You bragged about making $50,000 this year. And then, you know, he says, I'm a poor Black man who can't afford an attorney or court filing fees, but my rights are being violated ridiculously, and I need the court to waive the fees. Yada, yada, yada. And then right here, I, Ronnie Martin, declaring under the penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true, correct, yada, yada, yada. And he pretty much committed perjury while being on probation in conjunction with a money scheme. And that needs to be reported and checked and regulated. He's a nuisance, okay?
You called us parole officer.
Yes, I did.
Listen, yes, we want to make it perfectly obvious that if you want to give your money away in the tune of $50,000, this fool made $50,000 on lies.
And content creators on YouTube are not making that. And we get up here and hit live and create a docket and give y'all great energy and everything. And y'all would rather support people like that. That is a problem. I'm sorry. That's not jealousy. It's just a problem.
Jealousy is human decency. So if you know that I'm telling you Jag has a drug problem and running a money scheme and you okay with that, throwing your money out the window, fine. But we need the information out there for people who are not okay with that. If that's your damn last $5, the last person you need to give it to is a Ronnie Bro who's going to go back and brag about it.
Right.
Who going to brag about it. So I need y'all to know perfectly clear when you're being naive. We are putting this information in front of you. Denai has reached out to the correct people, the courts. He's reached out to the probation officers. I'm reaching out to YouTube. This is a scam and it needs to stop. Everybody ran out. What's the guy's name that wrote this stupid book about Kim? And everybody ran out and bought it. They are making money.
Yeah, they bragged about making $1.5 million. TD Jakes lookalike.
They're making money off of this. This is a scam. This is a scam. This is a scam. And all those people who give Jag excuses, well, you just need to know that's your choice because you know the real.
Sherelle, can you bring up Ronnie Bo's book just so that I can show people how illiterate it is?
Is it here?
Yes. No, that's the letter. That's the letter. The other one is you don't see it.
I don't have it. Huh? I don't have it.
Let me remove this one from the studio. Do you see the other one now?
Yeah.
Okay, so
this is a book about what?
Chat GTP. Okay, every sentence is repeating each other. He didn't proofread, run on sentences, no indents, no spaces, nothing. And you know, I had to put, and when he sent it out in a document form. Mm-hmm. And then when I looked at it and opened it, it didn't have no table of contents. He's so slow. He manually typed all of this and went back to see what page it was on. And if he made, you understand what I'm saying? He's so slow and dumb. And Beverly and them are reading letters that he wrote to Donald Trump saying that Donald Trump need to free Lil Durk and NBA young boy. Him and Jag feel like in their mind that they're going to get a ticket to Mar-a-Lago, and that he told Beverly to fake psychic to read it. And so this book is not intelligent. And you see, this is manipulation to where he has a picture of Ice-T's face and his face to act like they was on some FaceTime to further.
That's fake.
This is I mean, they were not on no FaceTime like
Oh
this.
my God.
This is totally fake. And then he quotes DJ Vlad and the Illuminati, and his source material is videos he did on the Lionel B show. And so he's been around here with his lies for at least the last year and a half. So this is unintelligible. And he says that and for some reason they just don't care. They're running schemes and doing reoccurring monthly donations through 501(c)s and just paying Ronnie Bolt and Jaguar Wright whatever they want.
Jag ought to be ashamed of herself. Jaguar Wright needs to be ashamed of herself. You are playing with people's emotions. What you do is you tell them a sad story like, hey, Jay-Z argued me, because everybody already looking at Jay-Z sideways. So you really get in and get that connection with people that are SA survivors. And then you start asking them for the super chats. And then you start asking for this and that. And you've made so much money off of the Diddy case, Jag, it's not even funny. But you keep wanting more and more and more. What are you spending your money on?
Drugs. And I want to interject because they went off on me saying tonight how you showing somebody kids. First of all, Murphy don't give no damns about his own kids, let alone his teeth in his mouth. Okay, so I think people try to brainwash people like Jag and them over there in Sean Atwood. They would send people to spread disinformation, and so somebody, a white dude, was going around saying that I'm smoking heroin on my live. I obviously know I don't do that. Everybody who's been watching me for 2 years know that you're just fooling it. And then people in the UK is telling me, sending me information, and it's a picture of you with your teeth look like you doing meth. I can't help because your kids was in the picture. I don't have a problem with your kids. Your kids need to get away from you, and you need to go register. Yeah, you need to go register. And then on top of that, just file a privacy report and now blur your ugly ass kids out. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Let me say this too. It angers me because he's doing this to the Black community. He's doing it to the Black people, the Black community, my people.
Right.
And I don't like it. I think you think we stupid and we dumb and we'll fall for any story long as it's drama. The stories that you put together don't make any damn sense. You lying about you was in a maximum security jail and you hung out with Sammy the Bull. And these people are eating it up. You're not going to make a fool out of us. You ran into the wrong ones. Me and Denat not playing.
Right.
It's disgusting. I'm surprised that you sleep at night. I don't know how you sleep.
Right.
So every time I talk about Sean Atwood, people want to bring up Lionel B. Lionel B is his name. He a liar too. Yeah, he had people on lying, making money. He was making big money. But he did come out, said that they was lying, claimed he should have vetted them better, but he apologized. And then he stopped. You think we doing this for our health? You need to stop. I'm not going to stop till you stop. I'm not going to stop. You thought I was some dumb person that you can do, some dumb Black chick that you can tell lies to and she'll fall for, that you can throw money at. They invited me on their show. I'm not going on that show. Not now, not then, not ever. For what? Do I look stupid to you? You know I wasn't trusting you the first day I met you. And then you can come on my show. I don't want to come on your show for nothing. You, sir, are a crook. And you've been a crook your whole life. And everybody in England calling us, writing us, sending us stuff. And you think because you don't live in the United States anymore that this is not going to affect you whatsoever. But you're running a scam on YouTube.
And using Black men to do it at the expense. Like that's why I brought up that one dude. They traumatized to monetize, playing the victim after you'd have been and started something. to raise money so you can get your fix.
Yeah. Like, it's no reason Jack should be broke. She been scamming a good couple years now. So Tasha K, did you hear that Tasha K is going to be on? No, Tasha K's documentary, Survivor and Jaguar Wright, is going to be on Prime and Tubi. Did you hear that?
That's great. I'm happy for her. She needs the coins to pay Cardi B.
Yeah, but she also needs to expose Jaguar Wright.
Yeah,
because
that's great.
People, they really believe in Jaguar Wright. Like, Jag don't lie. Like, Jag wouldn't do this to us. There are people that are that damn low that would take your pain and your trauma of being SA'd for money. And Apple TV, somebody said.
You know what? I'm proud. Listen, I know I roast and gag, and it was like, oh, you was just dragging Perry and Sherelle last week. We're over that. We're done. And the fact that, and I'm gonna say it for the first time here, the fact that it's so many of y'all saying and cannot wait to say, Sherelle, I told you not to twine up with the knot. I'm never gonna give you the right to say that. I can be mad at Sherelle. I swear to God, why would I go live and say it just to give you the upper hand? You would never have the upper hand on me. And for that's called loyalty. Because I don't ever want you to say, I told you so.
Also, too, not if I was that damn mad, I wouldn't have called you. Like, I was just like, oh, that's what he do over there. He's doing his thing. But I was glad to find out that you were covering the case. And I was watching your stuff, and I was like, he doing his homework.
That's respect. That's the only thing I really care about when it comes to these creators. Like, I don't need to know the ins and the outs of your personal life in order to collaborate. We collaborate, then that information is delivered naturally. When the basis of your friendship or connection, when the basis of your connection with these YouTubers is a personal friendship, is toxic. I cannot deal with that. Once I leave today, me and Sherelle good. I probably don't talk to you for the next week or two or whatever. That doesn't mean
days. We in the middle.
Yeah, I don't need to. I mean, of course, I'm saying Happy New Year's, but I don't need to build a friendship in order to collaborate. That stuff happens naturally. You can't force it.
Now, Denai, you have enough information right now to prove that Ronnie Bo's a liar and to prove that Sean Atwell is running a scheme on his channel. But we're not stopping there. Why not?
Why not? Why? Like I said, I'm still calling around the police stations. I'm going to get all of his records to continuously expose him. Shout out to the people from the UK. Shout out to the people, Natanya Rubino. She has a 501c. She's using this story. And mind you, this is how you got to understand that even
sometimes the girl that got shot in the face?
Yes, even sometimes victims can also become they victimize to traumatize to monetize. So she's pushing her trauma and her pain on you to feel sorry for her so that you can donate money to a 501c where she says I seen it, and then when I started speaking on it, I didn't realize what I was saying. She started hiding stuff. She has this organization where she says she's giving back to the kids. And one day I was like, you ain't doing that. You taking that money and giving back to you, yourself, and your family. Why you do no turkey drive, no tour drive for the kids? And after that, she started hiding it because I started exposing her for the scam artist she is. Now, we don't need to say that I do feel bad that Diddy shot her. I do. But a part of me feel like she just wanted a nose job. But I digress. So we gotta look at the graph, the money graph.
Two things can be right at the same time.
Yes.
She could have been a victim of Diddy and got pow-powed in the face, but she also using that to make money.
Right.
Ronnie Bo exposed it all. He got $50,000 out of y'all being Perry's back. He's gonna hop on. You're out of traffic. The traffic here is insane. I'm telling you. He's just sitting there. I can't. He probably got out the car and walked.
And then it's already without traffic. It's like take forever to get to one block already. It's crazy in Vegas.
But they shut it down. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we're not stopping. Because I don't want to give anybody an excuse to say, but Jag told the truth about this and not this. And so you can keep giving her money. No, I'm going to expose every single lie until y'all get it. Y'all act like Jaguar Wright is incapable of lying. But every word that comes out of her mouth is a lie. She even lied today, saying that you weren't her manager. You forgot you said that on tape, Jag?
Wow.
Janet Jackson is in town. She is. She's
Yes,
got
she
a resident.
is.
Let's
Wait,
let Perry.
somebody say, Perry, I want to answer this. You are asking for $sign to not 007. What is the difference? The difference is I come on here to entertain, and I tell y'all what I do with my money. I don't scam. I don't get high. I don't have to tell a pack of lies to put myself and make myself an authority.
Now, why would somebody say that? That's what I'm saying. People gonna believe what they want to believe. If you want to take your money and throw it out the window, go ahead. But know you being lied to and stand in your truth. I'm a sucker for a good story. I don't care if it's true or not. Just like to hear the story. I use Jag for entertainment. Stand in your truth. But don't come in here in ignorance like, no, she don't do that. You know, she's great and all that. And I hear people say, support Jag at all costs. Support her. What does that say about your ass? At least shut up and listen. But y'all want to be loud and bold about it. A lie is a lie. And we gonna strip it down till you can't say she telling the truth no more. We're gonna shoot y'all with paperwork and phone calls and court documents and jailhouse documents. Denat ain't playing with them. Denat, I didn't know you were so good at researching and investigations and finding shit.
Well, I changed my channel to True Crime in the Black because of what's happening with Diddy and Jay-Z. I was like, I cannot let them control this narrative. That's why I have to be a bit more analytic and still with my personality and stuff.
Hold on, Denat. What? Oh, sending you the link. Okay, Perry gonna come up. Keep going, Denat.
Yeah, no, I've always, had a knack for true crime. That's why with the Mahogany Jackson and stuff. So anytime I do true crime, I have to do it thorough. And that's what I like to do, honestly. But I still like
they
to
didn't
put my
expect you to be
personality.
smart. They didn't expect you to do it. They really didn't.
And speaking of that, they would take a dummy like AT2 who don't have no intellect, cannot debate nothing, to go over there and say something that he agree with, and he's supposed to be the voice for Black intellectual people.
They trying to divide and conquer is what they're trying to do, but it's not working. Y'all really looking silly, and they couldn't handle it when you called his probation officer. Like Ronnie Bo, first of all, you just sent me 3 damn emails asking me to interview you. From the moment I read the letter, it was a hell no. This is a con artist. This is a con artist. But you really making yourself look stupid now, and you did all of this. You thought you was gonna get away with it, and I'm loving the fact that did not call your probation officer. You supposed to be on your P's and Q's, felon. You over there running a scam, but you ain't nothing but a damn felon. Hi, Perry.
Oh my!
How you get out the traffic?
Perry?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Denat?
You didn't walk, did you?
So what now?
How you get out the traffic? You didn't walk, did you?
Oh no, that shit was thick.
I know.
No,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's lit.
I know, you got to hurry up. Say what you got to say, and then we got to go. It's the
Oh no, I'm good. I was just popping in to try to catch the tail end, if anything.
I mean, and we're showing paperwork, and it's just no way at this point that these people, the JAG people, the code, can even defend her. You cannot defend her. And when I talk about her personally, about her being a bad mother, I ain't making that shit up because I know her. You don't know her. I know her. Now she over there acting like Mother Teresa and my loving son Sam. You mean the one in interview with Tasha K who called you a prostitute?
Yeah.
Didn't your son call you a prostitute, Jag?
Yeah, it's like, didn't she say her loving son Sam told her to stay away from me?
Yeah.
If he came around me, I would have been the brother that he should have had, if anything.
Oh, damn.
Literally, I ain't on no Xanax and leans. I ain't got to argue about my grandma's check and go get shot in the face because you talking about you repping Philly in Houston and they don't play that over there.
Oh, no. No, I'm telling you. I'm doing this.
She talking about
an addict that needs rehab. And y'all could boost her up all you want and make her the mother, what is it called? A Virgin Mary. Jag may have mental health issues. That's true. But you don't add street drugs on top of it.
You know what's funny? If they moved in with Jack for 1 week, you wouldn't have to tell them a damn thing.
They be acting like
2
Genesis.
hours.
Their ass would
2
be running
hours.
down the street butt ass naked.
It's
2 hours.
ridiculous. So Denat told his reason why he not stopping. What was your reason, Denat? Why you not stopping?
With who specifically?
But Atwood, Jaguar Wright,
Atwood
Ronnie
is-
Bo.
Okay, so Jaguar Wright, we know she's a nuisance. We thought it was cool. We collectively kind of like shunned her, and she went to Piers Morgan. Today I decided that she is never welcome back on my channel. I don't care if people up there saying you're not coming back to my channel ever again. So she's 86 permanently. So with Atwood, he's a colonizer trying to take the negative energy, the Atwoods, the Trapdoor Raws, trying to even the politics. Why do you think Lil Durk's court case starts the day after they're supposed to certify the election? Something's gonna happen, and they need black people to pay attention to this over here. ASAP Rocky going to court the day after inauguration. We need black people to look over here. And he knows that, and he's trying to usurp the dark matter, that substance, that 666 molecule that we have, and then put it over in one place in order to fuel his scheme of getting as many people as possible. He know that that's not going to last forever, but right now he's so desperate for money and making as much as possible through these corporations and through these scams and cash outs. They're sharing it, they're flipping it. They're in this cult cabal to just scam people. So I'm not going to stop, because so many people always exposing scammers. Some of the biggest people that talk about true crime are exposing scammers. You know,
and then they have the nerve that Jag gets upset. But you just did the same thing to Diddy. You was exposing people, right?
Scamming. Yep.
So all we doing is what you doing, going around telling the truth. You tell your truth, we tell our truth.
She don't tell the truth. What she do is she like to get new people that don't know her and try to tell, hey, I'm gonna build your channel. Like, it was one kid she used, a 17-year-old boy, for a year. His channel didn't grow. She didn't build him. She would use other people's channel to go and attack other people's content creators and spin narratives into like rewrite history. And these people don't care because they're getting attention that they would not have gotten but for the fact that they're just agreeing with Jag. So that's the disinformation around her. And when you have that and you have so many people that's watching YouTube still from the pandemic, they still like, you know, their algorithms are every time Jag, let's go here. And so it's partial algorithm, that the algorithm game people playing, and also just people really needing somebody that can reason with their own trauma. And Jaguar Wright is a master manipulator.
Perry, why aren't you stopping?
Oh, you know what? I'm not stopping because look, the bottom line is this. When Sean Atwood and them came in and tried to destroy the black community, and that's what they're trying to do, but they're using these little sellout Negroes to be on their platforms to speak for them. Because if they came on paleface, then people was like, oh yeah, whatever, you're racist. They pay these sellouts to come on there and say the racist things they want to say. Like that guy did not show the picture of. Straight skinhead with the two rotten teeth. That guy, right? So
his name is Ralph, and he going saying, first of all, I got the transcripts of him saying that I'm smoking heroin for the past 3 days. I'm like, okay, don't. I'm listening. I hear you. I ain't paying attention to you because everybody know that's a lie. And now they done sent me this, and you think I'm not gonna gag you after you done played with me? Like, come on. And so now he's saying I'm showing his, other things, and so he's trying to take his trauma and his failed fatherhood to monetize when all he want to do is do some bath salts and be standing there looking like a gargoyle.
Let me tell you why I'm not stopping. I hate scammers. I hate being scammed. I was scammed before. Remember the guy?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Murph, not Ralph. Ralph is my homie. I kept doing it earlier on my platform.
Oh, yeah, Murph.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And if you have any kind of integrity, anybody would say something. You don't go around lying to people, stealing from people. Let's see what the chat got to say. Let's see what they'll say. Their lies aren't the problem. It's the scam. It's the
Right,
but
right.
they don't get the money, truth, without the lying. See, so they go hand in hand. If Jaguar came on here and said, I need some money, I'm gonna go and get me a bag, what they call it, a 20 ounce or whatever of her drugs, ain't nobody gonna give Jag 2 cents. I'm fiending right now. I need some drugs. Who can donate? Nobody's gonna donate. So you gotta lie.
Yeah.
And she says, listen, this is the 5th apartment I'm being evicted from because I don't do well with money. I take my money and do other stuff with it. Plus, my kid and my mother live here, and we gonna be out on the street because I'm gonna take your money and go get a hit. Ain't nobody gonna give her money.
No, Come on, y'all. Can y'all donate to my hit stack? Can you just donate so I can go out there and not be a mother and just crack myself out on the corner? Come on now. Nobody's gonna do it. But I mean, Jag is a big fake. Really just damn disgusting for real. But
yeah, well, her and him, Atwood, you try to be a tough guy. I hung with Sammy the Bull. No, you did not. SWAT came to my door. They rolled on the ground. Blah, 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 blah. Like, please. He think that's a black story that sound good.
I hung with Sammy the Bull. His weak ass didn't even hang out with Snoopy.
But in the period, if you hung out with Sammy the Bull, that's not impressive. He's 80 years old.
Yeah.
He's a snitch.
Right.
I don't know why you think that's impressive. You making yourself look stupid.
Because if he said he hung out with him, then that put him in that mob life. Look, dude, you was a corner hustler and wasn't too good at it because that's why your ass is deported.
Listen to this. I'm going to tell y'all why y'all should stop because you're not doing shit. You're the kind of person that will watch somebody drive up in their Mercedes, put a coat over their stuff and go ask for money and you don't say nothing. People like you with no backbone that could watch somebody be scammed and not feel a thing, you need to keep giving her money because people like you make the world a bad place. You want to look the other way and not be responsible as long as it's not you. Now, if you was being scammed, then you want everybody to stop and pay attention to you. That's a selfish attitude. It doesn't promote unity. Your ass probably been in and out of jail, and hell, your ass might be hitting the pipe too. And if we say don't give money to the Jag, then it might mess up your game. This is the stupidest, this is the most selfish shit I ever heard. You don't do nothing for your people and for your country. You sat up here and said it's not gonna do nothing. That means you're a scammer too, ma'am. This conversation ain't for you. Let's see what else.
And hell, I was hoping you read it wrong because I was hurt. I read it and I was like, damn, who would say that? And then I seen a little black face over there. That would bother me. Stupid Negro.
You're messy. The people that are supporting this trash, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Girl, you sat up there. Yeah, that's him. Tell the story real quick.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is a black guy.
Thank you, Jason.
That looked like Dr. Dre. And Sean Atwood said that this was his cellmate, T-Bone. They did a campaign for him, raise money through Discords, whatever UK portals and so forth. Got people to, sign up for things like change.org petition to donate monthly to T-Bone. And the people in the UK said T-Bone never existed. And we already know if you went to prison, they're not going to put you look like a skinhead with nobody like this in prison. So
they're making up people. This is an invented
people at that. This is an invented person.
Oh, see, and that girl said, "What's the harm in it?" Well, I guess if you don't mind giving Sean Atwood money because this is a fake person, then go ahead. But the rest of us, we care.
Right.
We care. I'm not the type. Have you heard the saying? It takes a village. I'm not the type of person that can sit and watch somebody be played and don't say nothing.
Right. Same.
People
Same
like you
here.
are a dime a dozen. You got to stand up for what's right. And they don't know what to do with us because we ain't scared. We ain't uneducated. And we're going to expose the racket you got going. And I'm going to expose it to you too. You over there. Go and steal from your own people. You trying to make the Black community look dumb because you think we weak and you think we stupid.
Yep.
It's an insult. And as a Black woman, for you to say, what's the harm? Ugh.
And another thing, I don't know where y'all getting this that I'm 5'2" and I got little man syndrome. Just pull up. That's all I gotta say. Pull up. Okay, I'll be 5'2" with little man syndrome all day. Thank you. Pull up. They say the white man, the Jaguar right in AT2 had the white man to say he was gonna find me and blow my head off on their platform. They had a white man to say AT2 had Murph to say that on his platform.
Wow.
Whatever. I ain't even worried about what they're doing because I know what we doing.
Murph needs to find somebody to place some teeth in his mouth.
You're not gonna get them court records, the jail records. You know, you've been telling a lot of lies, sir. And we're gonna compare notes. We're gonna get your tape of what you said happened, and then we're gonna say what really happened. And I think it's real bad. It's a bad sign, Sean, when you can't get a cell with nobody. Everybody wants you out their cell. It's only a couple of reasons why you don't nobody want to be your cellmate. That's snitching and the minor stuff that was on your police reports. Anybody that messes with minors,
yeah.
Nobody in America is going to sit around and allow you to be messing around with our youth, our minors, and not say nothing, except that girl that came to said that silly shit, that it's not going to change nothing. If you stay in silence, nothing will ever change. Girl, you better get some guts and stand up for our youth. These are kids that he's peddling this shit to. These are children that he has working for him. What is wrong with y'all?
And then he surrounds himself with these fake ass advocates. Come on now, what they advocating for? Your money out your pocket? That's about it. Ain't neither one of them can show you somebody they represented and brung out of danger or either pulled off the street. Neither one of them. Jag says she's helping out all these people. Give me one person that you're helped out. Show me one person that you got justice for in court. None. The only thing you is feeding that habit of yours.
And also
and selling out to the damn community.
And then I found out yesterday on Donat's channel what she does to like people like Legina Go, who she mentally damaged her, what she did to Genesis. Jag is a bad person, and y'all up here promoting her. That girl yesterday was messed up. She was messed up with all the stuff that Jag did to her. She was messed up in the head. But Jag don't talk about that. Let me tell you what a bad mama I am and what I did to my kids. She don't tell you that. She go make up some crazy stuff. You know, Jay-Z's on the move. He's following me. Can you give me $20 more? It's sad. It's sad.
Was Jaguar even around her kids when they was in grade school? I mean, can she give us a mama moment?
Well, she can now. After last night, I called her out and was like, you know, when you're a parent, you got one job in life. That's to be a parent. If you fail at that, nothing else matters. You could be the most famous person in the world, but if you fail at being a parent and mess your kids up, you're never going to be a winner. I had something else to say before I left. I can't remember. But a lot of stuff is coming because I can't wait till you get your hands on those records and we can go line by line, because I understand it a little bit from other cultures when they don't understand, but from my own culture, you don't mind him scamming your people. Something
Right.
wrong with y'all.
Yeah,
know,
it's oh, go ahead, Perry.
Those are kind of Negroes that you see that back in the day, people tried to find an avenue to escape the plantation. These people like AT2, Jaguar Wright, these people are trying to break back into the plantation.
Not they anti the Django or
yeah, exactly.
what did the coon on the boondock say that he got reverse vitiligo or something?
Yes, he said something like that.
Uncle Ruckus.
Donat, you got a message. Says Donat, I tried to direct message you on your Discord, but can't. Do y'all have a public email address? Donat,
Yes.
give it. Yeah, go ahead.
My public email address and anything about me you can find. I came on the internet being myself, black, ain't gonna die black. The not Ricketts2 at iCloud.com. Okay.
Anyway, y'all are a mess. They're a mess in the chat. They're a mess.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I knows y'all called me fat.
look, I'm a address this one person. First of all, I know that there's a what do they call it? Where you can talk to people off of YouTube. I can't think of it. I know there's a Discord that is sending people to my chat. Keep it coming. I already have the evidence. That's called mass flagging. It's called mass flagging, Sean. You really think we stupid? You really think we stupid? Sean Atwood cares about victims. Who? That's why he put Ratchet TV, the known woman thing on. You are a victim. You are. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Because people like you believe what they want to believe, and it's sad.
No, Sherelle, no. She basically that they being sarcastic.
Oh, don't play with me right now, y'all.
Yeah, okay.
Don't play.
And you too heated. No, they saying that he's supposed to be about victims, but you're gonna have this XXX on your channel.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know it to be true, so I'm just gonna leave
Oh,
it
no,
out.
no. It's very true. There's an ample amount of information about Ratchet TV. A woman that had her two daughters that are not his kids. When she was asleep, he put them in the shower together and lied to the police. He threw this woman out of the house, illegal eviction. The police ignored her when she filed complaints about domestic violence. Yeah, he's a horrible person. Hey, birds of a feather flock together. Those allegations have been going around about him for years. So it's actual facts. There's police body camera footage released about him talking about it. So these are actual facts.
Anyway, y'all, we're gonna keep y'all up to date. It's New Year's Eve, y'all. We about to hit 2025. 2024 was a hell of a year. It's behind us. Let's move forward. And here we are. It ain't even 2025 yet. We got a couple more hours. And our first thing on the docket is what did Cat Williams say? All truths will be exposed in 2024. So my thing is, I'm getting to the bottom of some shit in 2025.
Period.
Period. Thank you, guys. Let's go out. Everybody have a very happy new year.
Happy New Year.
I'm so excited. We're getting ready to go catch the fireworks. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And we will definitely be working hand in hand with Donat till we get to the bottom of shit.
Don't expect to crash out and never expect to say, Sherelle, I told you should have dealt with Donat. It ain't gonna happen. I got power over you for even thinking that.
Child, it ain't even, they've fallen apart already. Anyway, bye you guys and have a happy new year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Bye.
Safe.